Hi, this is Marty Fuller. I use tarot, numbers, and chakras to help you understand your relationships better. So this is your weekly love tarot reading for Aries for March 9 to 15. Keep in mind this is a general reading. If it resonates, that's awesome. If it doesn't, then this reading is not for you. So let's find out what's going on with your relationships for the week of March 9 to 15. Soulmate and twin flame connections for Aries. Oops. Cards are jumping and turning already. Okay, first we're going to look at where you're at. And your partner has the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords. And the court cards basically stand for 1. Each one of the court cards has a number 1. So if you add those two up, it has to do with the 2, which has to do with relationships, cooperation, communication, that kind of stuff. The King of Swords wants to communicate with you about the Queen of Pentacles has to do with taking care of your own needs. So the King of Swords wants to communicate to you about your partner's needs. They feel like they're not getting their needs met in the relationship. They do want a new beginning. There's the Ace of Swords. And they do want to find their strength in their inner power. And when you add those two up, you get a 9. 8 plus 1 is a 9, which has to do with the end of a cycle, has to do with unconditional love. It has to do with, it can have to do with suppressed emotions, but that's if you're working the negative of 9. So basically here, what's happening is that your partner is feeling like they're not getting their needs met in the relationship. They want to talk to you about it. They want a new beginning with you. They want to empower themselves, and they want to come to a place of unconditional love with you. If that doesn't work, then 9 also represents endings. So it's almost like the relationship is right there on the edge of, are we going to keep going, or is this the end? You have the 9 of Pentacles, which is another 9, and you have the 10 of Wands. And 9 plus 10 is 19. And if you add up the 1 and the 9, you get a 10, which is another 1. So it's almost like you're starting something new. It's a new beginning. It's challenging. You feel stressed out. You feel overwhelmed. You feel like there's too much on your shoulders right now. You feel like you have to do it all alone. 9 of Pentacles is a person alone in their garden. But you're doing it to be able to make wealth for yourself so you can feel more safe, because Pentacles has to do with safety. Pentacles is first chakra. You also have lots of dreams and wishes and wants, 9 of Cups. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. So there's another 9 and another 10, which is another new beginning. So you're basically facing a big change and a new beginning. And all the 9 cards, of course, has to do with endings as well. So it's an ending and a new beginning that's coming. And your partner is also feeling this 9 energy. So let's see how you really feel about each other. How does partner feel about Aries? How does Aries feel about partner? Oops. Big chunk just jumped out. How do they feel? Okay. Your partner is feeling frustrated. They got the 5 of Wands. They're frustrated, they're irritated, they feel like you're fighting and you're bickering. They know that they have to make a choice. They have to pick a new path of some kind. And they also have the Empress. Empress is very in tune with nature, in tune with what they feel, in tune with their bodies, in tune with everything. And they come from that place of alignment in their creative expression. If you add up these numbers, you get 5 plus 2, that's 7, plus 3, that's 10. Again, you're talking new beginning. Okay? A new beginning is coming. It's going through this reading. A new beginning is happening. And the Empress is so in tune, so in line with Source, that they will always do what feels right for them, what feels good to them. They will know when to create. They will know when to wait. They will know when. It's like when you're pregnant with new ideas, you know when to push, and you know when to wait. You know, the Empress is representing the pregnant female, and the qualities of being pregnant is that first you have to be patient, and you have to wait for the right time, and then you have to push, and you have to know when to wait and when to push. So the Empress is basically just waiting for the right time to create a new beginning in her life. All right, you have the Ace of Cups, which is, Cups is 4th chakra. It has to do with the heart. You want a new beginning in love. But you also have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the very cautious knight. He's just sitting on his horse. He's not really moving forward at all. He's just sitting on his horse and evaluating the situation because he doesn't know what to do. And you have the 10 of Cups, which is another 4th chakra card. And so you've got issues of the heart going on right now. If you add up these numbers, you get 1 for the Ace, you get 1 for the Court card, so that's 2. And then you have the 10 there. And if you add those up, it becomes 12, which is the Hangman, surrender. You can't move forward, you can't see the path, you have to surrender, you have to wait to see what's going on. So right now it feels like you're at a place where you can't really move forward, you can't really walk your path, you can't really see the path. You have to wait until you can see it from the right kind of perspective before you can take the next step. Okay. Where is this going? Where is this relationship going? Let's have a look. Where is this relationship going? Okay, so your partner has the 6 of Cups. 6 has to do with harmony. 6 has to do with the lovers, you know, that energy of relationships, love, harmony. And they also have the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles has to do with wanting something to work out better for the future, waiting for the harvest, being patient. And when you add up these two numbers, 6 and 7, you get 13, which is basically the Death card. So you're talking the end of the old and a new beginning. Again, it's coming through this reading very clearly. You have the Judgment card, number 20, which means that you have to do some forgiveness work or some self-realization or some self-healing work. And you have the Empress. So if you add up 20 and 3, you get 23. You add those two together and you end up with a Hierophant. You've got some fixed ideas. You've got some very fixed ideas that is basically affecting your relationship right now. The Hierophant is not flexible. So you're dealing with values. You're not seeing eye to eye on values, and you're being stubborn about it, and you won't see where the other person is coming from. And this is what is creating this new beginning that keeps coming up and the death of the relationship. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you're going to be really stubborn and rigid about your values, you will break the relationship. If you can be flexible, then there's a chance that you can get a new beginning with this person. Okay, let's look at what energies that are between you right now. What energies are we seeing in this relationship? Okay, we got the Six of Wands. Wands are the second chakra. It has to do with passion. And the Two of Cups. If you add up 6 and 2, you get 8. So you got power struggles in this relationship. You're not getting enough. If somebody's feeling like they're not getting enough recognition in the relationship, they're not getting their needs met, they're not getting what they want, there's a power struggle going on. And that is what's causing the discord that you're feeling right now. So let's find out what kind of advice we can give to Aries. What kind of advice can we give to Aries? What's the best thing Aries can do right now? Oh boy. You got the Tower. You're creating chaos. You got the Nine of Swords. You're worrying your head off. You can't even sleep at night. You've got the Six of Pentacles. You want to share with your partner, but they've done something that you can't forgive. So the overall feeling that I get from this reading is that yes, you're worried, and yes, chaos is happening, but there's something that you're being extremely stubborn about. And that's what's causing the chaos. And you may have to do some self-realization, some self-healing, something. Even something like forgiving your partner or finding a place of harmony again. If we add up these numbers, we get 16 plus 9, that's 25, plus 6, that's 31, plus 20, that's 41, 51. And 51, it adds up to a 6, which is the Lovers, but 5 is rigid and 1 is lack of confidence. So out of lack of confidence, you are being rigid about the relationship, and it is affecting the relationship. So I hope that gave you some insight. That was the reading for Aries. I hope you like it enough to put your thumbs up and subscribe. And thank you for listening. Bye.